morning everyone. Welcome back to RKB online classes. In this video, we will continue our chapter, that is chapter number 9, and the name of the chapter is Force, Work and Energy. In the previous videos, we have discussed about force, what is force, what are the effects of force, and how types of force we have discussed. In this video, we are going to start our topic, that is energy. You all know that energy, the word energy you have heard from many times, and you have the energy means power to do work, right? Energy we get from the food. So firstly we will discuss what is energy. Energy means beta capacity or ability to do the work. Capacity or ability to do work means beta, I have given you this example many times, like if we have eaten the food today, we will have enough energy to do the work. Why? Because food gives us energy and we can do a lot of work. But for the 2 days continuously you have not eaten anything, will you be able to do any work? You will say yes ma'am, I will be able to do. But just think carefully. After means if you have not eaten for 2 days, then after 2 days if you will work, if you will compare the type of work you are doing after 2 days and the type of work you are doing now, if you will compare, there will be a lot of difference. Why so? Today when you are working, you are having a lot of energy and you will work very properly with the full lot of effort. But after 2 days, if you have not eaten anything and you are working, you will not be able to work properly. Why so? Because there will be lack of energy in your body. It means that you will not be capable of doing proper work. You will not be able to do the work. Why? Because of not having energy. It means energy is the ability, means how much energy is you are how much energy you are having in your body, that much able you are to do the work. And how much energy you are having in your body, that will be your capacity to do the work. So that is why we say as energy is the capacity or ability to do the work. Clear? Now till now you have done that food gives us energy. And one more thing you also have done in previous chapter, solar energy. The energy given to us by sun. Two types of energy are there in solar energy. One is heat and one is light energy. Right? So, like this, beta, there are different types of energies available around us. There are different types of energies available around us. So, we will discuss about them. So, now it's your time to answer my question. What is energy? What is energy? Write the definition of energy. What is energy? Next question is, what are the two types of energy which we get from sun? What are the two types of energy which we get from sun? What are the two types of energy which we get from sun? I hope you all have written the answers. So pay attention on the board. Types of energy we are going to discuss. First is heat energy. Heat means the warmth provided to us when something is burnt, right? When something burns, it gives us heat, means the warmth. Means the energy, warmth we are getting, it means we are getting something, we are getting a type of energy that we say as heat energy. And what we burn to get energy. And the things which we burn to get energy, those things are called fuels. Like we are burning, means we are lighting a candle. Candle is made from wax. Wax is a fuel which burn and gives energy. When we light a candle, it will give us light also, it will give us heat also. So that light energy is also giving us is being given to us by candle, and heat energy is also being given to us by candle. It means burning something can give two type of energy. Like in sun, gases burn and give two type of energy, that is heat energy and light energy. So heat means the warmth. So burning fuels such as coal, LPG and kerosene gives heat energy. In our home, we use heat energy to cook the food, which is given to us when we light up the LPG gas, burn the LPG gas present in the cylinders. Clear? Now, next is our light energy. The energy which we have discussed in chapter number 12, the energy which help us to see. Light energy, basically the main source of light energy is the sun, and artificial source of light energy is what? Tube light, bulb, candles, etc. Clear? Light energy is the energy which help us to see the things around us. The electric bulb, lamp, tube light, candles are the some sources of artificial source of light energy, and sun is the main and ultimate source of light energy as well as heat energy. Next, mechanical energy. Now this type of energy you are listening for the first time. In the previous video we have discussed mechanical force, the force which occurs when the bodies which occur by any body physically. So what is mechanical energy? Pay attention carefully, beta. Mechanical energy of is the energy of any object due to its position. Mechanical force, we have discussed the force applied on an object to change the position. So mechanical energy is the energy due to the position of any object. Now an object can be in two position, if it is moving or if it is not moving. If the object is not moving, we say that object is at rest. And if the object is moving, we say that object is in motion. The position of the object can be in either these two ways. If it is not moving, an object is not moving, for example, the book lying on your table is not moving, then it means the book is at rest, and I am discussing this and I am moving here and there, I am in motion, right? So the energy which will be used to change the which will be there in the object due to its position will be called as mechanical energy. Whether the object is at rest, then also it will have energy, or the object is in motion, then also it will have energy. But there is difference between the energy on the object which is at rest and the energy of the object which is in motion. Based on these two things, the mechanical energy is of two types. One is known as potential energy. The other one is known as kinetic energy. One is known as potential energy. The other one is known as kinetic energy. Potential energy of any object is the energy due to its when it is at rest, and when an object is in motion, it will be having kinetic energy. When an object is at rest, it will be having potential energy, and when an object is in motion, it will be having kinetic energy. Now, potential energy and kinetic energy can be changed into each other. For example, the water which is stored in the dams at some height, that water has been stopped by the dam. It means at that time the water is not moving. So that water will be having potential energy. As soon as the dams will be opened, the water will fall from a great height at a very high speed. So at that time, all the potential energy will change into its kinetic energy. For example, I am having a stone and I have placed at some height. Then this will be having potential energy in it. And when I will drop it from some height, it will come in motion, then the potential energy will slowly change into kinetic energy. It means If the rest of the if the position at rest will be changing into motion, then potential energy will be changing into kinetic energy. And potential energy and kinetic energy both are the types of mechanical energy, and mechanical energy is of the object due to its position. Clear? Now next energy is beta electrical energy. Electrical energy, before doing electrical energy, write down the answer of the question. Next question is, what are the two types of mechanical energy? What are the two types of mechanical energy and how they are differentiated? What are the two types of mechanical energy and how are they differentiated? What are the two types of mechanical energy and how they are differentiated? Now, next is our electrical energy. Electrical energy, from the word only you can remember and identify which type of energy it can be. Electrical energy is the energy of electricity. All the appliances means objects which use electricity to do the work have electrical energy. Tube lights, bulb, TV, computer, everything which uses electrical energy means electricity. AC, fan, all these use electrical energy to function, means to work. So what is given? Appliances such as electrical bulb, tube light, radio, television, computer and washing machine use electrical energy, and it is generated means produced. Electrical energy is produced. It is not present naturally on the earth. It is produced. How it is produced? It can be produced due to heat energy given by the sun, means with the help of solar energy. Electrical energy can be produced with the help of wind energy. Electrical energy can be produced with the help of water energy. And if you will think about the population of the earth, means the number of people living on the earth, how many they are and how much electrical energy they use, then you can imagine that how much electricity we have to produce. For producing electricity, there are different methods. Like in your school only, you must have seen solar plates. With the help of those solar plates, solar energy is trapped and changed into chemical energy, then which is used in the form of electrical energy, means in the form of electricity. Clear? Next is our wind energy. Wind means blowing air, means moving air. It is the energy which is given by the movement of the air. As the speed of the movement of the air will increase, then energy will also be increased. So power of moving air is utilized with the help of windmills. This you have done in previous class also, and you must have done in SST also. Windmills are having blades. These windmills are having blades which are placed in open areas, and when the wind blows, means heavy amount of wind or power, means wind is blowing, air is blowing at a very high speed, then these blades, which are known as turbines, will move at a very fast rate, and then they will produce energy. Which energy? Electrical energy. We had done just now that wind energy is also used to produce electrical energy. Next is sound energy. Sound energy, the energy which you hear, which help us to hear. The energy which help us to hear is called sound energy. Like I am speaking, you are hearing. This is sound energy, means my voice is giving you sound energy, and then you are able to hear. We hear from the videos we watch in mobile phones, TVs, radios, etc. So audio players, television, radio and loudspeakers are the sources of sound energy. Musical instruments like tabla, guitar, sitar, drum, etc. also produce sound energy. Clear? Next, Next is our solar energy. We have done many times. The energy given to us by sun is called solar energy, and it is the ultimate source of energy, means the main source of energy which can never be finished and which we use to produce other type of energy. Now the last is geothermal energy. The last type of energy we are discussing is geothermal energy. Geothermal. Geo means the geography of earth, means our earth. Thermal means heat. In the previous chapter, we have discussed layers of earth, and we have discussed that there is so much amount of heat present inside the earth, right? Because the temperature is very high. So that heat which we get from inside portion of the earth is called geothermal energy. The heat energy which we get from the inside portion of the earth is called geothermal energy. How you can remember this? Because this thermal word is known means heat, and geo means geography of earth, means the actual earth, the things present inside the earth. As we all know that the temperature of the earth is very high in the inside portion, so the heat is present in large amount. So the heat which we get from the inside portion of the earth is called geothermal energy. So these were the forms of energy which are present around us and which we use in our daily life. Out of this, we use maximum electrical energy, and electrical energy is the electrical energy has to be produced. Electrical energy can be produced with the help of solar energy. Electrical energy can be produced with the help of wind energy. Electrical energy can be produced with the help of moving water, means from the pressure of the water through dams. Electrical energy can be produced from geothermal energy also. So it means the energies are changing into each other. So this tells us one law. Law means one rule. Law of conservation of energy. This is not given in your book, so pay attention. Law of conservation of energy. Conservation means to protect, means to save. How the energy is there? One thing you should know very well, that energy can not be made and can not be destroyed by us. The energy present on the earth cannot be made means cannot be produced and cannot be destroyed. It can be just changed from one form to another form. For example, if you are cooking the food, you are using heat energy of the gas, LPG gas. That heat energy is used to cook the food, and then we eat the food and we get the energy. Plants prepare the food with the help of solar energy and use the solar energy to prepare the food, and we take the food and eat and we get the energy. Means indirectly we are getting solar energy only. We use wind energy and change into electrical energy. We are not producing the energy, we are not destroying the energy. The energy can be just changed from one form to another. So what does law of conservation of energy states? Means tells that energy cannot be either produced or destroyed. Clear? It can be just changed from one form to another. For example, tube light is on, switched on in my room. Tube light is using electrical energy. It means electrical energy is being finished? No. That electrical energy is changing into light energy. And tube light is giving me the light which help me to see. Clear? Now, energy can be classified into two types. Earlier we have discussed the forms of energy. Now energy can be classified into two types. One is renewable. How will it means make the pronunciation renewable, and the other is non-renewable. Non-renewable. Re means again, so with able to be made again. Non means not able to be made again. Able to be made again and make again, and not able to be made again. So with the name only you can identify which type of energy it is. So the form of energy which can be made again within a period of time is called, or which can be used again within a period of time is called renewable energy. For example, wind energy, water energy, solar energy, these can be used again and again over a period of time. Means they will not take much time to form. They will be available to us within a period of time. Means they will not be finished and we can use them again and again, and they are present in a large amount for us. Solar energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, water energy. And non-renewable energy are those energies which cannot be made again within a short period of time. The energy which we get from burning of fuels. We have discussed in the previous semester in chapter number 5 two types of fuels we have discussed, coal and petroleum, and with the help of petroleum we can make petroleum products are of many types, and we burn these fuels to get energy. The LPG gas which we use to cook the food, CNG gas, natural gases, petrol, diesel, coal, we burn and we utilize the energy given by them to us. But these are fossil fuels, and you know very well that fossil fuels take millions of years to form. So once if they will be finished, then they will take millions of years to form. It means they are not available to us within a short period of time. That is why they are known as non-renewable sources of energy. So what are the two types of sources of energy? Renewable source of energy and non-renewable, which can be made again, which cannot be. So it can be used again and again. They can, if they are finished, they cannot be available to us within a short period of time. So this was all about energy. Now our next chapter is machines, simple machines. Next topic of this chapter is simple machine. We will discuss in next video. For that you have to read all the types of machines given in the book. Why I am giving you to read? Because you have done the same topic in 4th class. All you have done. Now it's your time to answer the question. Name any 4 forms of energy. Name any 4 forms of energy and tell them whether they are renewable or non-renewable. 4 forms of energy and tell whether they are renewable source of energy or non-renewable source of energy. So I have said you to read the topic simple machines. You all know that what are machines? Machines are those tools or those instruments or those objects which make our work easy. What are machines? Machines are those tools or objects which make our work easy. And in this chapter you are going to study about simple machines, means the small objects or tools which make our work easy. And those small tools are used to make big machines. Clear? So do read the topic from the book, make notes, write your doubts and read and revise the chapter.